Hey, you guys. Oh, okay. So I'm not going to hold you because I know it's lunchtime and I want to just jump right in. First, I want to thank you for joining me. I don't know if my Instagram audience is going to be able to see this. I'm praying that you guys do, but I don't know if it's going to actually be live streamed on Instagram because Instagram is a little funny. It's almost like the same way we do our group live streams. So I'm hoping that this gets on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram, let me know if you saw this, okay? And if you're not, if you are joining me from Facebook, from LinkedIn, wherever you're joining me from, thank you, thank you, thank you for even taking the time out of your day to join me. So if you don't know and you hadn't looked up at the name that's on the profile, my name is Cami Red. I am a sustainable nutrition coach. I am also a registered dietitian and nutritionist. So with that being said, that is why today is very important. Our program or our lesson for today is called Healthy Boundaries. And what that means is we're going to break down what portion size is, what calories are, and talk about food labels. So I'm excited that you are here with me today. We're going to dive in how to keep our healthy boundaries while I'm not a real big fan of calorie counting. I included this in this lesson today because it's important to know about our limits and how to stay balanced in our lives. So, with that being said, let's get into it. I want to pop a picture. I'm learning. So, bear with me, okay? Oh, no, we didn't want music. Okay, so I'm learning. I'm learning. Okay. Yeah, I was supposed to be putting up a picture, but it doesn't appear if it's gonna let me put this picture up. But that's okay. I know how to get to the picture that I want. I do. I do. Boom. There we go. Portion control. So I want to talk to you first about portion control. Okay. Now, portion control is one of the easiest and most effective ways to manage our diet and keep a healthy weight. Now, that means being mindful of how much we eat at each meal. Research shows that portion control can cut calorie intake and help manage weight without drastic changes to your lifestyle. So, I'm going to give you a couple of key tips when it comes to portion control. What we want to do is use smaller plates and bowls. Have you all ever been out to a restaurant and you get this huge, massive plate? As a matter of fact, the plate is almost as big as this, which is my little portion control plate that I use to share with people. Can you see that? I don't know. My background is going to cut out, but let's remove the background so you can actually see. Okay. So the plate, you see how big this plate is? Can you imagine? And the plates that you usually get at restaurants are about as long as this. So can you imagine having a meal that big and all that you're supposed to be eating? So just imagine going out to a restaurant or even at home. Some of y'all got big plates at home. So the key to this is using smaller plates and bowls. See, studies show that folks eat less when using smaller plates and bowls because that makes portions look bigger, tricking our brain into feeling more satisfied. Another thing we want to pay attention to is visual cues for portion size. For example, a serving of meat should be the size of a deck of cards. Okay. So probably about that big. And let me see. Is it on my? Yes, it's on my plate right here. You see how big that is? That should be how big your serving of meat should be. I don't know. Can you see that? I hope you can see it. Let me know if you can see it in the comments. I'm going to be looking for comments to come through. So the serving of meat should be about that size, about the size of a deck of cards, okay? And if you eat pasta, an amount of pasta should fit into the palm of your hands. And those of you that have little hands, hey. And if you got big hands, don't take advantage of that. You shouldn't be eating more than you're supposed to, okay? This helps us gauge portions without measuring everything, okay? Also, pre-portioned snacks. Instead of eating straight from the bag, divide your snacks into smaller containers. This helps us prevent mindless munching. Now, if you're looking for your portion size, that's going to bring us to our last thing that we're going to talk about. You're going to read what the portion amount is supposed to be on the food nutritional, on the label on the back of your food. Okay. So portion control helps prevent overeating, it supports weight management, and it promotes better digestion. Now, by managing your portions, we can enjoy a variety of foods without going overboard. It also helps us control our blood sugar levels and cuts the risk of chronic diseases and boosts our overall health. Now, let's move on to something that I am not a huge fan of calorie counting, but understanding calorie intake is key. Even if you're not counting every single one, it's about balance. Okay. It's about balance. Calories in versus calories out. Now, here's a simple guide, and I'm going to tell you what you should remember. Depending upon your activity levels and your weight management goals, the number of calories you need to consume can vary. Generally, the average woman needs anywhere from about 1,500 to about 2,200 calories per day. But factors like age, metabolism, and activity level can change these needs. So if you are super active, if you're out here and you're exercising on a regular, some of you exercise for up to 3 hours a day, your calorie intake should match what your activity level is. So again, calories in versus calories out. So it's not just about the number of calories that we eat. It's about the quality. See, choosing nutrient rich foods that provide vitamins, minerals, and other essential nutrients help us avoid empty calorie foods like sugary drinks and junk food. Like, instead of you going to McDonald's or, oh God, I hate that. Like, what's another fast food restaurant? Well, whatever fast food restaurant you enjoy, that would be considered junk food. Instead of you doing that, swing on by your local grocer or farmer's market, grab some fresh meat, grab some fresh vegetables, and make it at home. I know it seems like a task, and if you follow me long enough, I'll show you some simple ways to make some really quality food. Okay, so nutrient dense foods like fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and even healthy fats give us more benefits than calorie dense foods that are high in fat and sugars but low in nutrients. Understanding calorie density is so important and so helpful. Foods low in calorie density, like fruits and veggies, let you eat larger portions without taking in too many calories. This can help us with weight management, our sugar levels, and our overall health. Now, we're going to move on to the part that I think is the most important. Hey, Nicole, thank you for joining me. This is the part that all of us should be paying attention to, and that's understanding and reading food labels. This is very important in making informed choices. Food labels give crucial info about what we're eating and how it fits into your daily nutrition goals. They help you compare products, avoid allergens, and even pick foods that meet your health needs. Reading and understanding food labels gives you the power to make healthier choices. Let me do this real quick. I want to pop this up on the screen because this is important going into what we're going to be moving into next. So, okay. Okay, let me know if you guys can see. I'm going to move out your way. I'm going to take this to the next. There we go. Okay. So, food labels also help us manage specific health conditions. For instance, if you have high blood pressure, you can use food labels to find low sodium options. If you're managing diabetes, look for food labels with a lower glycemic index and that have sugar options that are less lower sugar options. Labels provide necessary info to tailor our diet to our health needs. So let's before I well, you know what? I'll wait till after I do this. Let's break down what's on the food label and what that means. Okay. So let's see. Can I want to take myself out so you won't see me, but I don't know how to do that. But that's okay. All right. So I'm gonna move so we can talk about this stuff. I gotta move this way. Okay. I'm gonna get better at this, y'all. I promise. So the first thing on a food label is the serving size and the servings per container. Remember, I said that earlier when we were talking about healthy snacking. You want to be able this right here helps you to understand how much you're actually eating, and misunderstanding serving sizes can lead to overeating, and we don't want to do that. So if you pay attention to the serving size on the food label, it'll tell you exactly the amount that you're supposed to be consuming. So you see up here where it says per 1 cup, that's actually how much of whatever this item was or will be, that's how much of it that you can have, and you want to keep that in mind. Okay, so when you're reading the food labels, you want to be able to look at the food label and see how much of that particular product you're supposed to actually be consuming. Okay, next is calories per serving. Now, as you see on this food label, it gives you calories right there where it says calories 80. That tells you how many calories are in each serving, not in the whole bag, but in the serving, in each serving of the product that you're eating. Knowing how many calories are in one serving and adjust your portions accordingly. This info is important for managing daily calorie intake. So remember when I was saying, I'm not into counting calories and I'm not telling you to. Again, the whole basis of this is for you to understand your boundaries with nutrition. So you know that you're not, if you're supposed to be consuming one portion of an item, you have to look at how many calories are in that particular portion. And let me just say this, if it's something that's super nutrient dense, how many portions of this can I actually consume without going over a certain calorie intake? So not that you're counting calories, you're just reminding yourself of your boundaries. Next on the food label is your macronutrient breakdown. Okay, so let's look at the amount of fats, carbohydrates, and proteins that are in a food. Aim for a balance that fits your nutritional needs. So if you're, those of you that are on keto diets, you're most of the time you're looking for items that are higher in fats and proteins than carbs. Those of you that want to maintain a balanced diet, you want to make sure that, especially if it's a healthy fat, that you have more protein and less fat than and less carbs than fats. I mean, no, than proteins. I said that wrong. Y'all forgive me. I'm trying to maneuver this picture and make sure I'm pointing all at the same time. So here's again, if it's processed, look for the fat, the carbs, and the protein. What you want to look at is how much protein is in this product, how much carbohydrates are in this product, how much fat, especially if it's trans fat or saturated fat. You want to make sure that you're not consuming too much of that. Okay. And again, if you eat healthy, like healthy fats like almonds and avocados, those are actually real healthy fats that you can consume that are also nutrient dense. So you don't have, yeah, if you eat too much, it's going to make you gain too much. But that's the importance of balance. Okay. So that's an importance of understanding the balance of this food label. Next up is the percent daily values. This tells you how much a nutrient in a serving of food contributes to your daily diet. So a percentage DV or 5 or less is low, while 20% or more is high. This helps you gauge if the food is high or low in essential nutrients. So with that being said, that DV percentage is right here off to the side, lets you know how much is adding to your nutrition, the nutrients that you are putting in your body. This is where you'll find all of that information on that label. The ingredients list. Whoo, that's another one. So listen, if you don't know what it is, if you can't pronounce it, if you don't know what it is, because a lot of you all don't even know what, and I'm gonna stop saying if you can't pronounce it, because some of y'all can't pronounce quinoa. So, and you don't know what that is. So if it's made up of chemicals, if it's a lot of chemicals in that product, what you want to do is stay away from it. Watch out for added sugars, unhealthy fats, and artificial additives. The fewer ingredients in a product, the better. Ingredients are listed by the quantity from highest to lowest. So the first few ingredients are the most important ingredients in anything. I want to show you. Okay. So I got to drop this picture. Give me a second. I'm going to do that. Yep. I'm going to show you some stuff. Okay. So those of you who like soda, I'm not promoting drinking soda. No, I'm just getting ready to show you how to do this in a much healthier way. Okay. So Those of you who like drinking soda, this is one of my favorite sodas to recommend for my clients. This is Zevia, and it's spelled Zevia in case you can't see it, okay? Zevia. Now go look Zevia up, and I'm going to read the ingredients of this, what's in here, okay? It's carbonated water, natural flavors, stevia leaf extract, and citric acid, okay? That's all that's in here. So the very first ingredient is carbonated water. So what you find out is this is just water. Another soda I like to recommend to my clients is Olipop. So if you just got to have that carbonation from sodas, I'm not I am not by any means saying drink sodas. All I'm saying is drink water. That's best for you. But if you have to have a soda, let's talk about some healthy versions for you. Olipop, 1 can, 35 calories in it. But I want to go over the ingredients in Olipop, okay? Carbonated water, cassava root fiber, chicory root in inulin, Jerusalem artichoke, Nepal cactus, marshmallow root, calendula flower, kudzu root, strawberries, cassava root syrup, apple juice, lemon juice, stevia again, Himalayan pink sea salt, natural vanilla, and natural strawberry. So all of those you understood, and if you didn't, look them up. I'll be honest with you. Cassava root is a real root. It's a real vegetable. So this lets you know that Olipop is not only a soda, but it's also a nutrient dense product. It's got a lot of nutrients that it offers you. So the first couple of products are actually nutrient dense products. Now, both of these sodas use something that I'm always recommending to my clients, stevia. Stevia is a natural sugar replacement. And I'm not even going to say a natural sugar replacement. It's a natural sugar that you should be eating instead of that white stuff that we think is right. Okay. Just letting you know. So if you do have to have a soda, these are the two that I would recommend. Now, I just read the food labels to you on that. Let's look at, oh, by the way, on Zevia, where it says total sugars, it says 0. On Zevia, where it says total fats, 0. Sodium, 0. But it also didn't have any protein in it either. So let's go over here to Olipop. And I'm expecting Olipop to have a little sodium in it. The reason why is because if you heard me read the ingredients, one of the ingredients was Himalayan sea salt. So on Olipop, fat, 0. Sodium, 25 milligrams. And that's coming from the Himalayan pink sea salt. It's got dietary fiber, total sugars, 3 grams. And I'm promising you that those 3 grams are coming from the strawberries and the apples. That's natural sugar. It's got 16 grams of carbs in it, but that's coming from that cassava root and all of those roots that I named out. See, Olipop is nutrient dense. So that's why I say you got to pay attention because, yes, apples have calories. Did you know that? I just want to throw that out there in case you didn't know. But how many calories are in an apple? You're probably asking me that. One apple contains 95 calories. I bet you didn't know that. Listen, using food labels helps you compare products and choose healthier options. Now you can go out there and you can go look at this soda aisle and get an Olipop and put it next to a Coke. I don't have a Coke here to read any of that. Unfortunately, I'm not a soda drinker. And I don't tend, I got those so that I could show you all the importance, and I'll have those again when I come back and talk about all the different types of sugars that you should be eating instead of regular white sugar, and how you can find these sugars out in nature. I'll come back and I'll still have those same 2 cans of soda. So it makes reading the food labels makes it easier to avoid hidden sugars and unhealthy ingredients. Knowing what goes into your body gives you the power to make better dietary choices and maintain a balanced diet. Maintaining our nutritional boundaries is very important for regulating our calorie intake, ensuring we don't overeat, and maintaining a healthy weight. Boundaries help us consume a balance of mixed essential nutrients, which supports overall health and prevents chronic disease. Good nutrition not only supports mental health and improves energy levels, but it also promotes better digestion and disease prevention. By setting clear nutritional boundaries, we establish a sustainable path to a healthier lifestyle. So, I'm going to give you some practical tips for going out here and maintaining healthy eating habits. First, you want to plan and prep your meals. This helps you control portions and make healthier food choices. Preparing meals ahead of time reduces the temptation to choose unhealthy options when you're hungry. So you won't be stopping by your favorite fast food joint just to pick up something quick to eat. Include variety. Eating a variety of foods ensures balanced nutrition and prevents boredom. Listen, click over to my website. It's running across the bottom of the screen, www.cammyred.com. I've got quite a few meal plans, and they're all different. They all offer something different. And if you're part of my 30 for 30 program, you've heard me talk about this program where we offer a variety of foods so that we will cut down on you getting the need or the the want or the desire to eat something different. So we make sure we include a variety of balanced nutrition throughout all of the meal plans that we provide to prevent boredom and prevent you from actually saying, I don't want to do this anymore. This ensures you get a this ensures you get a wide range of nutrients necessary for good health. And when I say include variety, eat the rainbow. If you don't understand what I mean, I can drop a picture, but I want you to eat the rainbow. Eat red vegetables, eat red fruits, eat yellow vegetables, eat yellow fruits, eat white vegetables, eat white fruits, especially eat green vegetables and green fruits. You can eat orange vegetables and orange fruits. I could go on and on, but they come in all different colors and you have a variety. And there is so much out there that you probably haven't even tried. And you should definitely try it all. Even if it's, as my client Keisha likes to say, even if you take a no thank you bite, just try it. In some of our meal plans, we've done parsnips, we've done regular turnips, we do yams, we do beets. All of those things are necessary. All of those things hold nutrients that your body needs. Practice mindful eating. Pay attention to your hunger and fullness cues, you guys. That's important. A lot of us eat out of emotional eating, and that's something we want to stop doing, especially those of us that are stressed. We either eat or we don't eat. When you're hungry, give your body energy. When you are full, stop eating, okay? Eat slowly, savor your food. Mindful eating can improve your digestion and also help with feeling satiated, reducing the likelihood of you overeating at all. Now, stay hydrated. Choose water over sugary drinks. And we just talked about that. I'm not promoting sodas, but if you just have to have a soda, Olipop and Zevia. Now, Zevia is primarily water and stevia. So Those are some of the things that you can have. Also, read the label on those bottled waters that you are consuming. Some of those bottled waters are extremely high in sodium, and some of you with high blood pressure need to stay away from those. So, hydration is crucial for your overall health and can help manage your hunger and energy levels. Also, if you're not into drinking water or water is just hard for you to consume regularly, then eat your water as well. I've posted pictures on this page many a times about the different foods that contain large amounts of water. That would be apples, watermelon, radishes, different foods like that. You can look in my little albums. There's a whole album dedicated to hydration. Look at some of my past pics. I'm sure it'll pull it up that way. This is my favorite one for you guys. Allow for treats. Yeah, be kind to yourself. It's okay to indulge occasionally. The key to nutrition and a balanced life is moderation. Like eating too much broccoli can be bad for you. So just remember that it's moderation, moderation, moderation. Enjoy your favorite foods, but prepare them in a healthier way. Eat them in small amounts. This can help prevent from feeling like you're depriving yourself of something, and it'll also help with stopping the binge eating that you may do. Listen, maintaining healthy nutritional boundaries is about being mindful of portion control, calorie awareness, and you understanding food labels. These strategies are not just about staying on track with your nutritional goals, but also about embracing a balanced and healthy lifestyle. By making informed choices, you empower yourself to live a more vibrant and energetic life. Take charge of your health today. Start by applying these principles to your daily routine. Be conscious of what you eat, understand the nutritional value of your food, and make choices that nourish your body and mind. Remember, every small step you take towards better nutrition is a step towards a healthier you. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to open up the floor if anybody has questions, and I don't see any questions. I see a lot of comments. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those of you who are listening. But if you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If I don't answer them now, I'll post about them so that way maybe somebody else had the same question as you and they just were afraid to ask. But I will definitely post an answer to my page. Remember, again, every small step you take towards better nutrition is a step towards a healthier you. Thank you for joining me today. I'm here to support you on your journey to better health. Let's make the commitment together to live a healthier and happier life. And you can start by making sure you're eating the right things that are right for your body and for your lifestyle. Thank you so much for joining me, everyone who is watching this live. And thank you for those of you that will be watching this playback on YouTube or even on this page. You all enjoy the rest of your day. And I hope you're eating a healthy lunch. Bye-bye.